We back with some more Boardlike, baby. Hope you guys are doing amazing today and are ready to jump into the early access version of Boardlike. I covered this on my channel in its demo form a few times so far, and the videos were always so much fun to make. I really love this game, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of the updates and progressing through, because the demo was quite limited, and now we have a little bit more flexibility. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to give me some tap on that like button, and you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Let's start a new game here, and we're gonna select the standard difficulty. There is an unlimited version of this, which I kind of like, but we'll do it a little bit harder just to show you guys that it's possible. And I'm gonna skip the tutorial because I already know what to do and just make some volume adjustments here, and then I'll show you guys on how the game goes. If you've already been here, you'll know all of this, but essentially you have 300 breeding ceremonies that you could do on this difficulty, and at the end of it, the game is over, okay? What you have to do is end up breeding some heroes in order to go through this board game like roguelike run, okay? And then once you get all of the resources and or beat it, you can come back to town and improve your town. You can kind of build up and progress even further and further, okay? And you can see that I was already added to the game. I mean, the dev really likes me, and I really love this game. So I'm thankful to have a little piece of the game carved out in my honor. It's awesome. And guess what? He just happens to have starting defense, which is my favorite attribute in this game, okay? So we picked our dad. Zul'jin's gonna be our dad, but then we got to pick our mom, and you can see that there has two things. Well, there's a stat section here, and there's also a trait section. Now, these traits, you don't get both of them going. You get one or the other, but you do get an average of stats. So right now, Zul'jin is pretty decent on attack. He's a little bit low on defense compared to Zar right here. So maybe we want to make that up. And Kala is pretty good in the defense stat and pretty good in health. Not bad attack, and I don't pay too much of attention to luck and crit right here, but you'll see that you can float like a butterfly, dodge attacks quickly. So no matter what, if we get Zul'jin's trait or Kala's trait, we're gonna do pretty good defensively, okay? So we're going to get these stats with our offspring and one of these traits. Let's hold for breeding, and we get Vera Nith, which ended up getting the butterfly. It got mom's traits, okay? Didn't get dad's defense, so we only have a 2 defense here, but evasion is really good, okay? So hopefully that will help us out. We can go to change equipments if we had gotten some equipment so far, but for now, we're just gonna go like this. Now, you do have some resources that you're trying to get in order to build up your town. And if you go to buildings here, you'll see that you can construct buildings in your village to provide bonuses that you can choose from for newborn heroes, like ink mine for ink steps, ink per step, or gold per step, or starting health, or starting defense, starting damage, starting evade chance. All of these different things that you want to build up as you go, and you can upgrade them too. So without further ado, let's start the adventure, and we'll show you guys how the game goes if you're new here. So there's warrior, merchant, gatherer, and thief for your signs, and all of them have some specific perks. If you've developed a little bit of money, merchant's a pretty good perk to take because you automatically stop at shops, okay? If you are trying to get through traps, thief is pretty good. Gatherer is also something if you're trying to build up your town and really go for that. But I think warrior gives you the best advantages, at least on the early start. So you get 20% more experience from combat and automatically stops at all battle tiles. So when you level up in this game, you level up those starting stats. If we go to our hero details, you can see that all of these stats or basic. And when we get level ups, we can add a little bit of points to each one of them. And when we finish and we go back to town, if we don't die, this can be one of the parents for new offspring, and those increased stats carry over. So you progressively build up a lineage of stronger and stronger heroes as long as you don't die in the Verdant Thicket, okay? So you have some turns remaining until boss. Each region has a different turn limit, and when the boss appears, you have to fight him, but you have 3 turns before you could go back home. Okay, you could go back home after you make the round 3 times. So how do we do that? Well, we just roll. When you roll and you pass over a tile, like a pot for instance, you get some passive resources. If you land on a resource node like this tree for instance, or this trap, you interact with it and you take damage, or you'll harvest the resources. There's a ton of different ones, but we evaded that because we have that natural evasion stat, right? Which is pretty good. And you'll see that happen in battle too, but for now, let's see what we can get. All right, so we got a treasure rock. It's kind of like a little mini game to get gold. So we're just trying to get a little bit of money here. We ended up getting 350, and yeah, we didn't do too hot right there, but hey, we did get some money, so we'll take it. We'll roll again, and a mysterious map. Tattered map hints at nearby treasure. We found 2 keys. That's awesome. So you do have an action point resource as well, and when you get to something like a chest or a battle or anything like that, you can actually use those action points to interact with it, and I'll show you that. Let's go another round. Gain 2x gold from all chests until the end of turn. That's nice. So hopefully we get this chest. Come on, baby daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Dang it, we missed it. All right, we didn't get it, but there we go. So we'll go a little bit more, and we have our first fight. So you see how it says 2 of 2 action points here? We can use an action point to try to sneak away, which is like a little mini game that gives you the option to run away. Or we could use 2 action points to leave. Naturally, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fight. And we have our first encounter, a forest rat. Pretty simple. Level 1, 15 health, 5 attack, 0 defense, and we can see what it does. A simple forest rat, an easy foe for anyone with even a little combat know-how. All right, not like my wife. My wife doesn't like mice at all. She will climb on the countertops and allow me to handle it. Okay, but I do have cats, so I don't need to mess with them either. In this case, we don't have cats, so we have to do our best to attack him without taking too much damage. Okay, so we have a few things that we can do. We have 3 energy here, and our deck of cards is 12. We have some consumables. If we had any of these, we could use them anytime, but right now we have to use our resources in order to kill. So first thing that we're gonna do, basic defense. This gives us our defense score, and it stays with me. It's persistent from round to round unless it's taken away by damage. Okay, now we can also do perfect strike, which gives us some more defense, or we could do forward strike, which does our attack plus our defense in combined damage. That's a pretty good one, but I think right now we'll just go with perfect strike to build up as much defense as possible. Okay, so now we have 4 defense, he does 5. If he attacks us and hits us, we take a damage. We do have an evasion stat that could have worked there, but it did not, and he did 1 damage to us. Okay, now he has 8 health left. So if we do double blow, we kill him straight up, but we took a damage there. We have a rest option, so if we use rest first, we heal up, and then we can double blow and just kill. Now we got our victory, and we can move on. We got a bunch of item drops here. Moss-covered helmet, a relic of the depths of the sea, 10% poison resistance, non-equipable. It stays in your bag and provides passive effects. Okay, pearl necklace, non-equipable. This one gives 5 defense in water regions, wood, and unwanted things, which sometimes on certain tiles you could sell those unwanted things for resources. All right, this is an interesting tile right here. This is Devil's Bargain. Addiction to violence. Highly enjoy watching brutal and lethal strikes. Therefore, we shall pay a sum for this pleasure. 250 gold every successful critical hit, or needy for pain. All kinds of madness are acceptable to us. We will pay for it as long as you don't deliberately step into traps. 1,000 gold for every trap you encounter along the way. Wow. Okay, it does take a resource that we don't have right here, so we can't use it yet, but that is a very, very interesting premise there, huh? All right, let's see. So we ended up getting through pretty good. We leveled up, and I'm going to choose defense here, okay? Defense is one of those scores, guys. It adds so much because of forward strike. It's my favorite, okay? We have a level 2 green spider here with 25 health. He does 8 damage, and this is gonna be kind of hard, okay? We got a basic attack, and we can do either 7.5 or 6. We don't have any defense right now. We end, and thankfully it healed. So if you hover over the spider, you see the different things it can do. It could poison us, it can heal itself. Let's go with double blow and basic evasion, and this gives me a 50% chance to evade, plus I already have 25, so I have a 75% chance to dodge right here if it attacks, but it's persistent, so it stays with me. Okay, we can go with heavy defense, rest, and heavy strike, and we dodged. Yeah, perfect. All right, now we do basic defense, and if we do perfect strike, we get 6 attack and 3 defense, which I think is a great use of our resources. But it did damage to us, unfortunately. Okay, we can rest to heal that up. And we have a perfect strike and forward strike, which would have been a great combo, okay? All right, void, a building block of everything. Useful for doing absolutely nothing, okay? Fantastic. I knew some employees like that I used to work with at certain jobs. Let's start the battle. Okay, rest. A forward strike and wide slash, or basic evasion and wide. I think we try to make this guy bleed. The bandit can increase defense points and can also cause bleed himself. So if we do basic evasion here and we do wide slash, if we had some defense, forward strike would have been good, but we applied bleed, so he's going to take some damage every turn, and he's also applying some defense to himself. We're gonna go basic defense, rest, and basic evasion. Now we have 100% evade, and we have 6 block. So a forward strike here would do 6 extra damage. Too bad we don't have that. We can go with a perfect strike here, and I think just a basic attack. Well, that's the only thing that we could do. All right, he took away all of our block, but we did not get hit. We can go, I guess basic attack and double blow are the best options here. We do 12 here, we actually kill. Perfect. Victory. Okay, we get some stone and more defense. Don't mind if I do, baby. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we didn't hit that trap. If we hit the, oh no, that's true. We didn't take the devil deal. We couldn't take the devil deal. That sucks. All right, I was sitting here. I hope I hit the trap for that 1,000 gold, man. Okay. Rat, pretty simple. I think we go for basic defense and heavy strike here. We don't need to make him bleed. We want to resist as much damage as possible here. Basic evasion, and basic attack. Guarantees that I dodge. Gives me another chance to rest here. And we can go with perfect strike and forward strike. And he did. Beautiful. Okay. Dwarven coin. Bears the sigil of ancient dwarven kings. Trade item. Okay. Nice. There's the trap. We would have made 1,000 gold right there if we would have took that devil deal. But all right, we have the option to go back home, and I want you to take a look at the map. Okay, we are a very newbie character. We have level 2 fights all around the map, a ton of different things. I personally do not think that we can make it any further, guys. I don't think that we can make it, and you have to be back here in order to go home. Okay, so we're gonna go back home, and let's go. And we're gonna leave with all of this stuff, okay? We have some ink value. We have total gold collected, collected ink, collected wood, and collected stone. We also have all of these things, collected items. We go to continue, and the hero returned to the village is ready for breeding. So we go to Legacy of Heroes, and you could use the gathered resources to upgrade your lineage abilities. Every new mother and father candidate will go stronger based on the abilities you choose. This way, you could bring forth stronger children. So we can select my favorite here, which is getting 2 defense points on everything. And you can see our total is 250 of 329. if we could choose health to get 5 health. We can choose to do more poison, more attack, more critical. I think defense is the way to go here. And we only have 79 points left, so we can't take anything else. Next, we'll have the option to gain burn or evasion. Those are both pretty good. And now we can go to our buildings to see if we can craft anything, but I don't think we have the resources. We need 30 wood and 30 ink to make these. 30 stone and 30 wood. And to get starting defense, which I would like, we need 30 stone and 30 wood, and we don't nearly have enough. So also 1550 gold, which we're kind of close on that, but unfortunately we don't get that. Okay, we can change our deck here, and you can see all of the cards that we have available. Okay, we actually have a card here that I did not show you last time, which is Great Carnage. Deals critical damage to all enemies on the battlefield. I don't particularly like it because it costs 3, and that's all the energy that I have, so it usually takes my defensive abilities away. But if we wanted to, we could add that to the deck. We can also remove stuff. I think you can have no less than 8 cards here. So if we wanted to get rid of some things like Wide Slash, we would remove... Oh, wait, what did I just remove right there? Hold on. I think I just removed the wrong thing. I want Perfect Strike, Forward Strike. I don't need Heavy Strikes. Double Blow is fine. Perfect Strike, Forward Strike, Basic Evasion, and Basic Defense. Do I have any more Basic Defense cards I could add? No. No more Basic Evasions. So Heavy Strike, I do want the rests. I almost got rid of the rest cards. That would have been rough. I think you can have as low as 8 cards here. So Perfect Strike would actually do... I want both of these. Yeah, let's keep these, okay? Let's keep all of these. I like those cards. And we'll go with our breeding ceremony again, okay? Now, we have the previous hero here, which you can see that 5 defense stat that we had built up, all right? And their perk that they had. And then we can pair them with a father, or we could pick somebody else completely too, okay? But I think I like carrying on with the mother. And then let's look at the fathers. Can't dodge attacks. That doesn't go very well with starting evasion. Reduce trap damage by 50%. That works pretty good. Lose 5 coins per dice is pretty terrible. Are the stats worth anything here? 7.7 attack is pretty good. But I think we're gonna go with Vex Dran here. Hold for breeding. And there we go. Lore Lith is the name of our child. We go to change equipment. If we had any equipment here, we can pick it, but we don't, unfortunately. We got the careful one, which is all about trap evasion. So not my favorite setup. So maybe we could do something else, okay? 20% of chats on lockpicking actions, and traps deal 50% more damage. We have trap evasion, so that would be pretty good, but I think I want to go with Gatherer here. Let's go with Gatherer, and we're going to automatically stop at all material resources, okay? This is going to be pretty good if we can get through it and get a bunch of resources. Let's use the lockpick that we have here, and... well, I just completely failed that, but hey, it is what it is. It used 1 action point, so that's all right. And we can try to get some good resources here. We can use some goblin garbage that we had. If we had any of that, those loot drops, we could have used those in order to get resources. But we are picking up a lot of resources here, which is great. Okay, let's do that. We'll start moving a little bit faster here too, since we don't have to stop at every battle now. Okay, still nothing to give to that thing. And let's try to get some gold. 600 so far? Hey, 700. Beautiful. That's a really good amount, man. Okay, we'll get a little bit of this wood as well. Now we can give away some of our stats, which I think we're going to give away some 10% is probably fine here. Let's hold. We don't want to use too much, and we'll get 1 attack and 1 evade. Pretty good. Okay, now we only have one turn left before we could go back home if we want to. But we might chance this a little bit, right? Okay, we do have a fight. I think we can get through level 1 fight pretty easy here. We go rest, then basic defense, and we can do forward strike. Okay, they are ducking out. Basic attack and basic evasion. Then we do double blow here, and the basic evasion gives us 100% to dodge the next attack we get. I only have 6 block built up here. So I think just double blow and basic attack are the best options that I have. And we did dodge that attack. So now we could just do a perfect strike and a forward strike if we need to. But we got him. Beautiful. Okay. Pearl necklace. She wore a pearl necklace. I forget who sings it, but it's good. It's a good song. Defense. Boom. Done. Okay. We rolling, baby. More resources. We needed 30 and 30, right? 30 and 30 is what we needed. Okay, we got only 3 fights here, all level 1s. All one enemy, but they are level 2s now, I think, because the fights are a little bit harder, but we might just roll past through. So I'd like to get some more resources if possible. And we evaded all of them and got more resources. So we got 26 and 21 now. Oh no, 21 and 12 is what we got. Yeah, this is ink. That's completely different. Okay, only 2 fights. Think I'm going to chance it a little bit more. A chest. Use our key that we got. And we end up getting war paint set, forest protection, iron pickaxe, and golden necklace. Nice. All right. Chest again. Not so lucky. All right, can we roll past both of those? Yeah, we evading, baby, we evading. Okay, 5 of 10. We're not to the boss yet, so we don't have to worry. Only 1 battle. I'm feeling pretty confident, guys. Feeling pretty confident. Invisibility in a bottle. Buy a potion. 3 sneak actions are free in combat. Lose 1,000 gold. Say thanks and walk away. Nothing happens, nobody gets hurt. I kind of like that option. Okay, we need more wood, game. We need like 30. Ouch. Okay, that's 2. More gold. 350. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. It could be a lot better naturally, but a bubbling potion catches your eye. Your HP is fully restored and all your ailments are cured. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, now there's a whole different set of deals here. Let's see. Resource-wise, we still need 8 wood. We would be getting how much here? None. I don't see any trees on the battlefield. There's way too many fights to avoid here. You know what that means, guys? We going home. We go home. We take our loot and we go home. We're at 27, bruh. We're so close. We are so close. We got more points in Legacy of Heroes too. So we can go in the attack area here to gain a little bit of attack. Or we can get some max health. I think unlocking max health is pretty good here. More attack. That's 3 attack. Oh, that costs 500. They get bigger and bigger. I see. Let's go with... Oh, just the cost gets bigger no matter what. Interesting. All right, I see. Well, it's going to be a little while before we do that. We'll check the buildings just to make sure. Yeah, Ranger Camp. We're very, very close to getting what we want here, but unfortunately not quite enough, okay? So we go breeding ceremony again. Our father is Jorlith, the careful one. He's got the some of the best stats, but let's double check, because we don't necessarily always need to bring that one, okay? Limp Walker and Leaky Pocket. Both of these are pretty bad. So I think we are going to carry Lure, just in case. 5.4, 7.8. Yeah, I don't think it's worth taking Thosjor. Okay, now another defensive stat would be great. Merchant, heavy hands increase damage by 20. That's pretty good, but that's a pretty low health score there. I like Iris because of the health score and the attack and damage. Good stats all in all. And decrease shop prices by 25% is not bad to have. Let's go ahead and hold for breeding. And we get Rocknith. Rocknith has Merchant. All right, cool. So, change equipment. Did we pick up anything we can actually use? Nope, not yet. Okay, we'll start the adventure again. And, you don't have to take a sign, by the way. But I think by choosing warrior, we're going to end up getting the amount of wood that we need anyway. Okay, we will sacrifice some stats already. It's only a few points and we end up getting 1 crit chance. Okay. Start the battle. Perfect that we don't have enough to really capitalize on this. So, let's see. This is nice. I do like this. This starts giving us some defense. Well, never mind. They went right through it. Maybe we go basic defense, basic attack, and basic attack. They'll be real low. Unless they heal, of course. Okay, perfect strike and forward strike are a great combination, naturally. We end up getting victory here, and shadow step boots. 15% chance to avoid traps. We battle. Rest. Perfect strike and double blow seem like good good deals to me, man. Golden horseshoe increases gold obtained from chest by 20%. If we hit chest, I'm happy for it. Let's go with defense here. Ouch. Good, we healed. Bruh, we just missed that wood by 1. Alright, keep your potions. Karma points +2. Gain 10 defense. Lose all healing potions. I don't think we have any healing potions anyway. Do we? We'd have to actually give it away. We can't select this because we have no healing potions. Gaining 10 defense would have been insane. Everything has a price. Cruel choices raise bad karma. So, yeah. Everything is worse now because we have karma points. That's unfortunate. Okay, we did pick up 3 wood now, so I think we do have enough in order to progress in the town. Let's do basic attack and perfect strike. And we block all of that stuff. We go rest, basic evasion, and double blow. I don't think you can miss in this game, but like I play like I can. You know what I mean? All right, we still need 2 rounds before we can go home, so we're not completely worried about that right now. Perfect strike and basic evasion. They missed. That's great. Basic and forward strike. Quit healing, man. Basic defense. Forward strike does so much damage here. Our defense was 21, man. Some clotted ointment. Yuck. 9.8 defense. We rolling now, baby. We rolling. Rest. Basic D. Basic evasion and basic everything. Rest. Perfect strike and double blow. This guy's got some HP. He's level 3, by the way. Basic defense. Forward strike. That'll get through his defense. Basic evasion. Perfect strike. And we don't have any more. Alright, he's hiding now. That's alright. When these guys hide, I just have more time to build up my defense and evasion, so I am completely fine with that. Then we have stuff like forward strike twice. Beautiful. Okay, some unwanted things that we could trade in if we hit one of those goblin signs. Let's start the battle. Basic defense, forward strike. That hurt. Basic defense. Double blow. Rest. Nice. That heals me up all the way. Basic attack and forward strike. Oh, you got 1 HP left. You survived by a slither, sucker. That's all right. We got him with the forward strike now. Hey, we got a medium life nectar. That's some good stuff. First potion of the game, I think. Lots of gold. One last battle. Okay, basic. And now you can see like my defense is starting to overwhelm because I ended up being able to retain even after he smacked me, which is fantastic. Okay, we have 100% evasion now. And we have 9. We can do 6 and 9 is not enough. I think we'll just go perfected strike to keep adding to that bonus. And rest, basic attack and forward strike. Beautiful. 19 extra damage. Another potion, more defense. See, are you starting to notice a pattern here? I'm a defensive boy. We tanky boys. Rest, basic attack, forward strike. Not the best turn, but okay. Basic evasion, basic defense, basic attack. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Basic defense. Perfect strike. Yes, that gives us 31. Okay, give me some rests, please. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. We have 59 health now, so we can farm resting if we want to. See, like right now, he's doing damage, but he can't possibly hurt us. As long as he's not bleeding, it's fine. So we can go with basic evasion and basic attack just to kind of keep him in a medium range here. And we could use rest again. Basic evasion. Perfect strike gives us some defense and does not kill. So we don't want to kill, we just want to harvest a little bit of health. Now we're back at full, and now we can forward strike for 96 damage. And that's how you do it. Carved bone. Trade to dark wizards. Okay. Okay, this is a different story, guys. This is a level 2 battle. Am I ready for this? No. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't think we are. So I'm gonna avoid it, okay? And we could go back home. Oh, now we have a bunch of 2s. We can only avoid one of them. I think we go back home. Let's go. Yeah, that's the way to do it, okay? So now, Legacy of Heroes, we got some more. We can choose to get more attack or more health. Wait, these are burn, 2 attack, 3 attack. Let's go with the 3 attack. And it just links to more burn, okay. Now we can go to buildings, and you know we building them barracks. I mean, that blacksmith, baby, for starting defense. Hold to build. Beautiful. Now, guess what? Our heroes are going to get that, as well as all of the benefits from having the Legacy of Hero bonuses, okay? So you can see that we're counting down into these runs too. So you still need to be conscious of how fast you go back to town and stuff. At the beginning of the game, you should be a little bit more aggressive about this, in my opinion. But look at all the defensive bonuses here. Rock Myth starts with 14 defense. If we picked Aria, it brings our total defense down to 8. If we picked Iris, it brings our defense down to 9. 1 point is not worth potentially having the digestive problems, and an increase in damage is really good. Okay, so we're gonna hold for breeding, and we're gonna take these. Oh, I was supposed to select one of the perks below. I forgot to do that. All right, it's okay. It's it's okay. I should have selected one of the little icons below to select what benefits we were gonna get from the building that we just created, but I screwed up. All right, it's all right. Don't worry. We're gonna get it next time. I was just moving a little bit too fast there. Okay, basic defense and yeah, he hits for 6. I have 8 defense already, so yeah, no need, man. Okay. Think we're gonna do really well this run. Dang it. Dang it. We missed. Okay. Roll. All right. Basic defense. Rest. Attack. Rest. Quit healing. Basic defense. Basic. No, forward strike. What am I doing? Yeah, 29, man. We gained so much. Starting off with that stat, you can see how much stronger we are. Burn resistance is cool. Very cool. Yeah, more defense. That's what we're gonna roll into for a little while, and then when I'm comfortable with our defense stat, we're gonna start moving into others. But we need to get a little bit further into the runs in order for that to make a lot of sense for me. Okay. Perfect strike and forward strike would be nice, but we don't have that option. We could do perfect strike and basic attack, which does give us some defense. Well, it kills them anyway. So we're one-shotting things now, which is crazy. We're already at 16.8 defense. So these guys, they're gonna be a lot easier now. Perfect strike and basic attack. Dang, bruh. I can feel the power. How about y'all? A cursed mask. 5% chance to score an enemy. Score the enemy. Oh, scare the enemy. 5% chance to scare yourself. Wait, what? What? You ever did that? You scared yourself? Sometimes my bed head's so bad that I do kind of scare myself. Or when I forgot to shave for a couple days and I take a look at it, I'm like, bro, that's hard. That's hardcore. Hey, we got a lockpick success. We get Enchanted Lantern, Large Life Nectar, and Void. Okay. A little bit more resources. Well, I'll tell you what, when you pick the resource trait, you do very, very well. But if you don't, whew. All right, I think we start battle here. Got 2 enemies, okay? We need a little bit of healing. Then we do 2 forward strikes. We're gonna hit the Forest Spirit with this, okay? He does do healing, so gotta be careful. We're gonna take some damage. Okay, rest. Basic defense, 17 points. That's so good. And we can do both of these. Basic attack and basic evasion. Please dodge if I need to. Okay, I did not need to. More defense, yes. And perfect strike, yes. That's okay. Basic evasion. And forward strike does a lot of damage here. 51, and we don't have quite enough to kill Rocky. Not quite enough, so we hold off. He has 30 now. We can farm some health on him now too, though. Beautiful. Okay, now it's just a battle of attrition, man. We could have did forward strike there, but I'm gonna one-shot him. As soon as I get the option. Double blow, basic attack, okay. And forward strike. He did. Beautiful. More rocks, more defense. Don't mind if I do. And we're gonna give away a little bit of health. I usually like to give away a little bit more if I'm trying to roll, but look, you see, even with 10%, you still get some really, really good claims, and 1.8 defense right there is great, man. It's great. Okay, rest, forward strike, and forward strike. Not quite enough to kill. And I I completely deserved that. No! So, the worst thing about losing that is we didn't go too far to lose a whole lot of these resources, but we did lose our lineage. The thing is, though, we still beefed up our meta progression here, I think. Let's go to Legacy of Heroes, and you can see that, yeah, we did get some points. We didn't have enough to actually contribute to it, and we also don't have enough resources to build any more buildings. But if we go back to our ceremony here, we can pick brand new parents. So we got Heavy Hands, and they have a 7.8 attack and 29 health with a 2.2 defense. And then we can go with this Pike Lick is a fantastic case as well. Now we can pick the level 1 blacksmith. That's what I wanted to do last time, and you can see that its total defense went up to 8 here. Yeah, okay, hold for breeding. And now we got Sin Nith and ended up getting Heavy Hands, all right? Perfect. Still don't have any starting equipment, but it takes a little bit of grinding to get that sometimes. So, we're gonna go with Warrior again in hopes to get some XP and start our lineage back over. Okay, we could do basic evasion and forward strike. Basic attack. Beautiful. And we rolling. Basic defense, basic attack, basic evasion, and a little rest. Now, basic defense and forward strike, sorry. Almost did perfect by accident. Trying to move a little fast because we've all seen this. That defense is already 11, man. We're moving. Yeah, defense ain't everything, guys. It's not everything, but it's a lot. Okay, we're gonna do forward strike here and just kill. We're just gonna kill, okay? I don't know how I have 112 defense from there. Is that what that number was? Maybe it was a decimal, okay? Maybe it was a decimal. Perfect strike. Beautiful. It was probably a decimal. Unless I did some sort of crit that I didn't realize. Basic attack and basic evasion. And now we can rest. Basic attack and forward strike. Wonderful. More money. More resources. And more defense. Beautiful. And we're rolling again. Defense. Perfect strike. God dang, boy. We're already doing well. More defense. Yes. The lineage is already rebuilding, guys. Gosh, that was almost a kill, just straight up. It is, it's good. That's all I know is it's good. Okay, a level, ooh, 2 fights already. This is kind of scary to get into, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because our stats are reasonable. Okay, we have enough to go basic defense and forward strike. So we almost killed him right then and there. He's gonna heal. Yeah, he should. And then we go rest. Then we could do basic attack. And then basic attack and forward strike. Wow. Yeah, we strong. I mean strong, baby. And we might as well just give 150% evasion. I think there's probably some buffs that would come into play there. Basic attack and double blow if we needed it. Fine. Okay, roll, baby, roll. And a little bit more resources. Cool. One more roll to the back home. Let's try it, guys. Let's try it. At least the spider egg is not hatched yet. Okay, we could do double blow and forward strike, which forward strike is only gonna do 20, but this does a lot. Wow. Okay. Good luck, spider. Good luck, Spider. We'll do 20 to you. Think he's dead. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. I wish they'd all go like that. Rusty nails, 5% chance of bleed on hit. Don't mind that at all. Dude, I just passed up 2 good chests. 2 good ones. Okay, we got a wood imp, which is a healer, and a weakener, and we got forest spirit, which is a healer. Lots of healing here. I'm gonna go with forward strike. Wow, that was a crit. Dang, bro. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yeah, we have a 20 attack stat. It's insane. This character's nuts, bruh. Maybe letting the lineage go was one of the best things we could have did. It might have been the best thing that we could have did, man. Yeah, we get 36 points. It's so crazy now. Double blow and basic attack. You already almost dead, man. Dang. Okay. Oh, we can definitely take these guys on now. I'm not even worried about level 2s or double encounters like this. Basic, and forward strike on the imp. 1 shot, 1 kill. 2 points if you know what line, what game that line comes from, guys. If you know, you know. We're gonna go with perfected strike first and then forward strike. 128 damage, bro. 128. I am feeling froggy. I am feeling froggy. Okay, these guys, the numbers are starting to get bigger, so it's important to respect that. Okay, important to respect it. They're starting to be able to do 13 damage a lick. We blocked it. We did not evade it. We could do basic evasion and basic defense here, so we evade no matter what if he attacks, and I think that's perfect. Nice. Okay. Rolling a 30 health. Yeah, I'm only let's only do 10% again. Okay, 1% for some I think that was crit or luck. Rest. Basic evasion. Perfect strike on the rat. Get rid of that guy first. Okay, double blow kills for sure, but so does basic attack. And we still have 20 block. Yeah, we can double blow. We can double blow. Okay, basic and then forward strike, I think just kills. Yep. Nice. 81. Wonderful. Iron Axe would die Beth's Talisman. Gather 10% of damage taken from enemies and transfers it to your next hit. Does that count if I block? Or is it damage taken, huh? Yeah, maybe not. Alright. Perfect strike and forward strike. We could do them both. You did. Forward strike again. Basic attack. Rest and some evasion. You better wake up or you're gonna die. Never mind. You don't have to wake up. I'm not too ashamed to kill an egg, bro. I am not too ashamed to scramble your eggs. Only 2 fights here, huh? Let's test it, guys. Let's test it a little bit more. We can always skip past the second one if the first one was real bad. Right? Oh. Supposed to do rest first. There we go. And that's it. Very nice. Yeah, it would be nice to get a new card at a shop or some equipment. Yes. Frontline harness, huh? A soldier's blade though, or bulwark guard. We buy that one. Can we equip that right now? Change equipment? Yes. Equip. Oh, now we really need to make it home. We're gonna pass this down to our lineage, guys. Okay, the question is, am I good for this fight? Am I good for this fight? Let's try it, baby. Got the bandit, forest bandit, and Rocky, and their numbers are big. Okay, this is kind of scary, but I wanted to give you guys a big finale because of that shield. Look at this. 49 defense, bro. 49, and then perfect strike gives me the ability to gain 49 more. That's crazy. We have 98 block now. 98. Basic defense, basic attack. We have 132 defense now. Well, 98 after they hit us, but forward strike just kills. And I think I just go with basic evasion. Now we're just gonna need to kill you, which should not be a problem. We did it, we did it, we did it. And defense score going up to 47.6. Oh, 2 level 1s and a level 2. Greed. Greed, 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 greed. A very strong start so far. A very strong start. No, let's go double bloat here. We got plenty of defense. We might skip past the 2 here. Might. Depends on what kind of shape we're in. Ooh. Wait. We can get, well, let's just give away, what do we need more of? Wood, huh? Wood all the time, I think. Wood is the hardest thing to get. We have 20 and 28 now. I think we need 30 and 30. Got some evasion because of that. Good. Basic defense and forward strike does 80 damage, 56 damage after he blocked everything. That's amazing. Rest. Double blow, forward strike. Got 6 health left. 6 health, bro. Basic attack and basic attack, and he's dead. Very nice. Okay. More evasion and battle. Let's do it. Oh, 2 spiders. Okay. Rest. Rest. Perfect strike and basic attack. Poisoned. Okay, poison goes through health. I mean, poison goes through shield, okay? So, could be bad. Forward strike does 62... Oh, does 20 plus 105, yes. Okay, we just kill straight up. And now you're healing, but that's okay. Oh, we made it. We made it. But yeah, that poison is kind of scary. We could have healed there too, I suppose. We have some stuff in our deal, right? Only 1 fight here, and we can skip it if we want to. So we're going to do that. Okay, we got keys, so we're gonna use them. In no way we're not going for 3 here. We're gonna leave. We're gonna use our action points for that. Yeah, that's a little bit too scary. Then we got 1-1 and 1-3. So we can literally fight this one and skip past this one and be home free. The greed is insane right now, y'all. The greed is insane. Another shield? Ooh, or a sword. Oh no, we getting the sword? Now we go to hero details. Change equipment. Armor, shields. Oh, we can't. Oh, weapons. I was about to say equip. And then armors, shields, equip. Yes, save and close. All right, our stats are insane now. Our stats are insane. Okay, we fight. One spider. Nothing to worry about here. Basic evasion, rest, basic attack, double blow. Oh my goodness, dude, with that sword? Are you kidding me? Yeah, baby, yeah. Still not fighting this 3 though. Still not doing it. No way. All right, we got some 1s, some 3s. I think we quit while we're ahead, you guys. I think we're quit while we're ahead. We did really, really good. We're approaching the boss anyway, and I definitely don't want to fight the boss right now. All right, hero return, and we have an amazing lineage to go through now. Let's see. So we've got a bunch of stuff. This is evasion. This is poison. Is that resistance or the ability to poison? I don't know. Let's unlock the legacy here, and I suppose... I guess we get the burn, and it leads to another attack. I wish I could have found defense somewhere else, but that's okay. Now, we have 30 and 35, so we could go to buildings, and we can upgrade our blacksmith if we wanted to. Or we can get... barracks, but this, you can only do one of these, right? I think. I really like defense. Y'all already know I already like defense, okay? So we're going upgrade, baby. We going upgrade, because I think we can only select one of those traits. So that's kind of the just the meta of that I do, okay? And then we didn't get any other deck builds, but if we go to breeding ceremony here, you'll see that I have my character from the last one with 48 defense, and if I select them, and even though we have some pretty bad ones to select from, you'll see that our starting defense is 26. Then we can start with another 6.3 starting defense. So yeah. Lots of stuff to look forward to in future episodes. And most importantly, if you guys enjoyed it, give me some dap on that like button, and listen, I got some keys to give away. I'm not going to make a big deal out of this. If y'all want to jump into my Discord, the link will be in the description below. Within the next couple days, I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's just going to be a react to the post. That's about it. And then I'm just going to randomize and select up to 5 people in my Discord to get some keys. I think 5. Maybe I'll have to give this key to a friend, another content creator, to showcase the game some more. But for the most part, I should be able to give away some keys. And it'll be part of the announcement details anyway. Other than that, big shout out to the dev for sending me over the keys, and I'm looking forward to playing some more for you guys if y'all enjoyed the video. Give me some dap on that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Zul'jin signing off, and we'll see you next time.